Marianne, it's Daga McDowell. Can you name one politician, whether it's a local or national one, who actually steps up with action rather than just talk on this? I'll even point to the omnibus spending bill from earlier this year, where Congress, with the Republicans in charge, they had the ability to withhold federal funds from sanctuary cities, the very places in this country that harbor these illegal immigrant criminals, and they didn't do that. Can you name one politician who's more about the walk than the talk, so to speak?
Congressman Steve King from Iowa, 100%. But, you know, the sad thing is that once these things start getting rolling, a lot of things, the ACLU files lawsuits, everything is tied up. You have so many of these pro-illegal groups that are fighting the exact thing that our elected American officials should be doing. And we need to find some way to stop these frivolous lawsuits from happening, and let us move on with business and let us start protecting Americans.
President Trump, of course, is renewing his call for immigration reform. He did this in the wake of Mollie Tibbets' tragedy. Here's what he just said.
We need the wall. We need our immigration laws changed. We need our border laws changed. This is one instance of many. We have tremendous crime trying to come through the borders. We have the worst laws anywhere in the world.
And it sounds like, Ms. Mendoza, you find that all to be true, but it's basically political football.
Yes, absolutely. And, you know, like I said, Americans have become the collateral damage in this game that these politicians are playing. And just like, you know, watch what happens in the next few weeks. This is going to come up to a fevered pitch because, unfortunately, Mollie Tibbets has joined, you know, hundreds of thousands of fellow Americans who have, you know, had their life ended this way. But guaranteed in a few weeks, when this topic settles down, the politicians will put it once again back up on the shelf and start in on the rhetoric of how much they hate Trump, and let's find out what else, you know, he's done on the sidelines, instead of doing their job that they were elected to do in Washington, D.C. And this is why the American people are crying foul. It's the swamp. They're not really there to take care of the problems and the issues that they were elected to do. It's become like the National Enquirer in D.C. Stop it. Wow. Stop lying to the American people that you're doing the job. You're not doing the job you were elected to do, and we're fed up.
Okay, so let's think about, I guess, on the possibility that the swamp might end up somehow stumbling its way to a compromise. It seems like one option would be the wall gets built, but people who were brought here as kids get to stay. I know you don't like DACA generally, but I'm wondering if there was, as part of that, there was an effort to say people with a criminal record are leaving, they're not going to be protected. Do you see that as a possibility? Because to me, that seems like where you might actually get a deal done.
Yes. Absolutely, and I want to make it perfectly clear. Since my son's death, my fight has been against the illegal alien criminal aspect in our country. I have also been fighting about the leniency that our court systems show to illegal alien criminals in our country. In the state of Arizona, an illegal only has to serve 50% of their sentence. An Arizona citizen has to serve 85% of their sentence. You see way too often Courtney Hackins, her husband and child's killer, killed her husband and 2 children, and he was given 2 years. An American citizen would not have been given 2 years. And this is where my fight has been lying. I know there's good people who have come into our country illegally. If they have been here, they don't have a criminal record, then yes, immigration reform needs to be happening to make the process a little easier for them to get in there, apply for this, prove they're a contributing member to society. They're not a burden on our welfare, food stamp, healthcare systems, and let's help them become the citizens that they want to come. But as far as the illegal alien criminal element, I'm tired of this open door at our border and just allowing them to keep coming back in and committing more crimes.
Yeah, many people are, and it's very frustrating. Marianne, you make a lot of important points. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us this morning. Ann Mendoza there.